Welcome back to the battles between Sinestro versus Iron Man and who will win. Before we dive into the analysis, please remember to subscribe to my channel to support me. Thank you very much.
Sinestro, also known by his real name Thal Sinestro, first appeared in Green Lantern #7 and quickly established himself. Hailing from the planet Korugar, Sinestro was once the Green Lantern of Sector 1417, renowned for his exceptional talent, iron discipline, and unwavering belief in establishing absolute order. However, when he turned his homeland into a dictatorship to maintain stability through oppressive power, Sinestro was expelled from the Green Lantern Corps. This wasn't the end, but the beginning of a darker journey. He built the Sinestro Corps, a powerful army powered by the Yellow Lantern Ring, and energy fueled by fear. Sinestro stands out not only for his power, but also for his philosophy. He believes that fear is not a weakness, but the most effective tool for controlling chaos and bringing peace to the universe. With superior strategic intelligence and an unwavering will, Sinestro embodies terror, a true master of fear. He stands on the delicate boundary between good and evil, sometimes becoming an unwilling ally when interests align. He once led the Sinestro Corps, collaborated with the Anti-Monitor, and even became the host of Parallax, the entity representing pure fear. Sinestro's power stems not only from his powerful ring, but also from his possession of the Yellow Power Ring, allowing him to directly harness the energy of fear, transforming the most primal emotion of living beings into the ultimate weapon. From there, Sinestro can create solid energy structures in any shape, from sharp weapons and defensive shields to colossal warships or terrifying creatures beyond imagination. His offensive capabilities reach a destructive scale. Energy streams fired from the ring can flatten warships and even obliterate small celestial bodies. His mobility allows Sinestro to fly at speeds far exceeding the speed of sound in the atmosphere and easily traverse outer space. The energy shield around his body is strong enough to withstand cosmic-level attacks, making him an extremely difficult opponent to defeat. When he becomes the host of Parallax, Sinestro's physical strength is boosted to new heights, approaching or matching that of entities like Superman or Black Adam. In this state, he is not only physically powerful but can also manipulate energy on a massive scale. Having performed feats with Black Adam, such as moving the moon, Sinestro's most terrifying ability lies in his manipulation of fear. He not only uses the ring to amplify the power of his enemy's fear, but can also understand and control that emotion even without the aid of tools. This fear attunement ability weakens opponents from within before the battle even begins. He is a strategic genius, an outstanding leader, and a master of hand-to-hand combat. These elements combine to create a well-rounded warrior, relying not only on pure strength but also overwhelming opponents with intelligence. In some versions, Sinestro also uses the ultraviolet ring, allowing him to create an invisible energy source even more powerful than the combination of Green Lantern and Cyborg. With all those abilities, Sinestro is classified as a cosmic-level power, capable of impacting the scale of the solar system and even beyond when at full power. Sinestro's journey of conquest is a series of brutal victories. Not just a lone warrior, he is also the architect of galactic wars. When leading the Sinestro Corps War, Sinestro recruited a host of dangerous entities such as Anti-Monitor, Cyborg, Superman, and Superboy Prime, thereby launching an all-out war against the Green Lantern Corps and the Guardians. In countless battles, Sinestro repeatedly defeated Hal Jordan, considered the strongest Green Lantern. Not stopping there, Sinestro inflicted one of the greatest losses to the Cosmic Order by wiping out most of the Guardians of the Universe, leaving only Ganthet alive as a testament to the collapse of ancient power. Sinestro also proved his dominance by defeating Mongol II to regain control of the Sinestro Corps. He did not hesitate to kill Lyra, and overpowered formidable warriors like Arkillo, and even his own daughter, Serenik Natu, when his interests were threatened. Sinestro fought against Necron and the Black Lantern Corps, even becoming the first White Lantern, showing that he was not entirely bound to darkness, but always acted according to his own ultimate goal. When empowered by Parallax, Sinestro could stand his ground against powerful entities such as Superman, Superwoman, Deathstorm, or Alexander Luthor. He has personally destroyed numerous space fleets and survived close-quarters combat with colossal cosmic creatures. His ability to escape captivity multiple times and his manipulation of the Mad God in Sector 3600 have given him access to nearly limitless power.
Remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and turn on notifications to watch the latest videos. Thank you very much.
Now we'll talk about Iron Man. Iron Man, also known as Tony Stark, is one of Marvel's most prominent tech heroes, first appearing in Tales of Suspense #3 and quickly making an impression as a genius with both a brilliant aura and very human dark sides. Tony Stark is a billionaire, a brilliant inventor, and the head of the leading technology corporation, Stark Industries, which creates breakthroughs that can change the face of the world. The biggest turning point in his life came from a life-or-death incident when he was captured in a war zone. In that harsh situation, Tony Stark created the first Iron Man suit to save his own life. From someone who once stood behind war machines, he chose to become a controller and director of technology for the goal of protecting humanity. Unlike many other superheroes, Tony Stark does not possess any innate abilities. All of his power comes from his superior intellect and the high-tech suits of armor he designs himself. Each version of the armor is a new step forward, not only increasing his strength, but also reflecting the development of his thinking and his resilience in the face of increasingly complex threats. As a key member of the Avengers, Tony Stark always stands at the forefront of global and cosmic battles. He has held leadership positions at SHIELD, whether facing technologically sophisticated enemies or cosmic entities beyond comprehension. Iron Man maintains his advantage thanks to his boundless adaptability and creativity. At the heart of it all are the powered armor suits designed and constantly improved by Tony Stark. At its standard level, Iron Man possesses the physical strength to lift over 100 tons. With specialized suits like the Hulkbuster or Godkiller, he can directly confront entities with destructive power like the Hulk or even the Celestials. Iron Man's flight capabilities are equally impressive, reaching supersonic speeds and, in some versions, even approaching interstellar velocity, allowing him to travel between space battlefields in extremely short periods. Iron Man's weaponry is a perfect blend of power and precision. Attacks like repulsor rays or unibeam can unleash massive amounts of particle energy, powerful enough to penetrate the defenses of even the strongest enemies. In addition, his diverse arsenal includes missiles, lasers, energy absorption technology, and advanced nanosystems like Extremis, all coordinated by artificial intelligence like Jarvis or Friday. Iron Man also possesses incredible defensive capabilities. His suit can withstand large-scale explosions and collisions with entities like Silver Surfer and Hercules while remaining functional. His 360-degree sensor system allows him to analyze data in real time, predict, and react to any situation. Simultaneously, the survival support mechanism allows Iron Man to operate in space, at the bottom of the ocean, and self-repair within certain limits. Tony Stark is considered one of the greatest geniuses. He is not only a master engineer, but also a sharp strategist, capable of handling multiple problems simultaneously with incredible precision. Despite lacking any innate superpowers, Iron Man has risen to the level of the most powerful entities, thanks to his willpower and intelligence. At a normal level, his power ranges from street level to planetary. Iron Man's fighting journey is clear evidence that intelligence can reach limits seemingly reserved only for gods. Tony Stark has participated in and decided countless battles of global and cosmic scale, proving that brute force can be countered by strategy and technology. He even surpassed Magneto while the latter was exploiting magnetic fields on a planetary scale, making Iron Man's feats even more incredible. With the Phoenix Buster suit, he helped break the power of the Phoenix Force, an entity possessing near absolute power. Meanwhile, the Godkiller Mark II allowed him to directly confront the Dark Celestials, enemies Iron Man has defeated, ranging from rebellious AIs like Ultron, criminal geniuses like Mandarin, to cosmic entities like Korvac. He also played a crucial role in major events such as Civil War, Avengers vs. X-Men, and Secret Invasion, where he helped defeat Skrull fleets and protect Earth from large-scale invasions. Iron Man has also accomplished seemingly impossible feats. He escaped the gravitational pull of a black hole, lifted a giant helicarrier, and survived energy disasters on a scale comparable to the Dyson sphere. In confrontations with entities like Terex, or the Worldbreaker version of the Hulk, Tony Stark maintained his dominance through a combination of technological prowess and strategic thinking. Iron Man's fighting style revolved around analyzing opponents' weaknesses through artificial intelligence, deploying a diverse arsenal, and constantly adapting to the situation. When necessary, he was willing to put himself at risk for the sake of victory. When the battle between Sinestro and Iron Man boils down to sheer power, Sinestro is a cosmic-level entity whose golden ring allows him to create massive, planet-scale energy structures and directly exploit fear to break his opponent's will. Tony Stark, on the other hand, only reaches this level using special suits like the Phoenix Buster. Even with standard suits, Iron Man is still powerful, but easily overwhelmed by Sinestro's conceptual energy, which isn't simply technology to analyze or neutralize. One of Sinestro's most terrifying advantages is his ability to manipulate fear. He attacks not only physically but also directly at the mind. Tony Stark's deep-seated anxieties about failure, responsibility, or death can be amplified, severely impairing his fighting ability. When his psyche is shaken, even the most advanced suit loses its effectiveness. In terms of speed and agility, Sinestro's ring excels thanks to its near-instantaneous reaction capabilities. He can erect an invisible shield, shift energy, or transform battle structures in an instant. Meanwhile, Iron Man, despite possessing an extremely fast analytical system, still relies on data processing. This difference always leaves Tony a step behind an opponent not limited by mechanical mechanisms. Sinestro has repeatedly defeated Hal Jordan, a warrior with power approaching or exceeding cosmic levels. He also caused a sensation by destroying most of the Guardians of the Universe and performing feats such as impacting the scale of celestial bodies. Iron Man, while having defeated the Hulk and confronted the Celestials, is often considered inferior when directly compared to entities of the Lantern level. The initial phase will see Iron Man launching a series of repulsor and missile attacks to probe and exert pressure. Sinestro retaliated with energy shields and precise counterattack structures. As the battle progressed, the tide began to turn in Sinestro's favor as he exploited his opponent's fear, creating massive energy entities or overwhelming attacks that gradually eroded Tony's control. If Sinestro used the power of parallax or unleashed extreme energy, Iron Man's armor would struggle to withstand it. At that point, the power gap became too great, leaving Tony unable to adapt despite his superior intelligence. The outcome of the battle, therefore, usually favored Sinestro, not only because of pure strength, but also because of his ability to manipulate fear, something even a genius like Tony Stark would struggle to completely overcome. Sinestro was stronger and won.
What are your thoughts on this battle? Please share your opinions in the comments. Thank you all very much.